Hello viewers, this is episode 42 of Formula 1 Talk. This edition will be covering the small amount of news since Monday, and we'll be going over the preview for the Korean Grand Prix that will be taking place this Sunday. Lewis Hamilton landed himself in it again by accusing Jenson Button of unfollowing him on Twitter after a journalist stated this fact. The truth turns out that Jenson has never followed Lewis on Twitter. Lewis apologised and retracted his statement as soon as he realised his mistake. Perhaps it's good that Hamilton is moving on to Mercedes for next year after messing up on Twitter twice in the last month. Sauber's Monisha Kaltenborn has made history by becoming the first female team principal in Formula 1, handed power by Peter Sauber himself, who will remain with the team as president of the board. Sauber is confident that she has everything she needs to do a good job. Considering the team's progress since coming back to F1 in 2010, I think this is a good move. Sir Jackie Stewart, the 3 times world champion, has offered coaching to the troubled Romain Grosjean, who has had yet another start line incident at Suzuka. Mark Webber, who spun out because of Grosjean's error, has stated perhaps there should be 2 starts, one for Grosjean and one for the other 23 cars on the grid. A comment made out of frustration, but you can certainly understand why. Championship leader Fernando Alonso remains upbeat about his title chances despite losing 37 points to Sebastian Vettel in the last 4 races. He states that those 2 DNFs were through no fault of his own and vows to take the title fight with Vettel down to the wire. So on to my preview for this weekend's Korean Grand Prix from Yeongam, and to be honest, any F1 fan should look forward to a GP weekend, but the last 2 races from this track have been less than spectacular, so the chances are that this one isn't going to be all that good is pretty high. That said, we'll be keeping our eyes open for another Grosjean calamity on the first corner. There are 2 long straights that the DRS should be in use, but knowing the FIA, only one of them will have DRS activation. As for who's going to win the race and take pole, well, I'll predict the man in form, Sebastian Vettel, to take yet another dominating race win and pole position for Red Bull Racing. It's up to Alonso to try and limit the damage this weekend because the Red Bulls are once again the cars to beat. So that's about it for this episode of Formula 1 Talk. As you can appreciate, with only a week in between races, there isn't much news to report, and it's quite a short edition itself. So I'll see you next time for the Korean race review early next week. Thanks for watching.